Hi, I'm Matt and I teach at Athena Academic English in China. At Athena, children aged between 4 and 15 come to us after school and on the weekends to improve their academic reading, writing and analytical skills in English. Each month, we ask our teachers to recommend books that might be suitable for our parents and students to read at home. Let's take a look at one of our recommendations for September. September is when kids generally go back to school or join a school for the first time. A Fabumous school adventure is a funny book from the Geronimo Stilton series that's perfect for kids who are returning to school. The Geronimo Stilton series follows the adventures of Geronimo, the great mouse detective, as he travels the world and experiences different places and people. In this book, A Fabumous School Adventure, Geronimo joins his nephew's career day at school. He meets other parents, tries his hand at science experiments and baking, and causes a problem with the class pet. The adventures that Geronimo gets up to at the school are funny and silly, but they will help get your kids in the mood to return to their school. The fun layout, interesting illustrations, and informative inserts will also add to your kids' interest in reading and possibly give them a new series to begin reading. The title is A Fabumous School Adventure. The author is Geronimo Stilton, and this book is great for kids who are reading at the grade 4 level. Let's read a few pages from the beginning of the book together. A very special morning. It's true, I am not a morning mouse. But one full day, things got off to an especially bad start. Maybe it was because my alarm clock went off too early, or because I had to skip breakfast. Then again, maybe it was because I was in a mad rush. That morning just started off on the wrong paw. It was a typical bad day. You know what I mean? It was one of those days when anything that could go wrong did go wrong. I'm the kind of mouse who likes a routine in the morning. I wake up slowly, stretch lazily, cuddle back under my covers, and lounge for a while. I like to pick out my clothes carefully and then eat a hearty, leisurely breakfast before I leave for work. I'm not the kind of mouse who jumps out of bed at the crack of dawn and immediately starts doing yoga. No way. As I was saying, that morning things seemed to be extra topsy-turvy. First, the alarm clock went off extra early. It rang at 6:30 a.m., an hour before I usually get up. I stretched my arm, turned it off, and turned over to catch a few more Z's. I couldn't even think about getting up. It was just too early. But I knew I had to force myself out of bed because it was a very special day for my nephew, Benjamin. It was career day at his school, and I had been invited to be a guest speaker. On career day, different people come in to talk about their jobs, and I was going to tell Benjamin's class about mine. Oops, I'm sorry, I haven't told you what I do. I'm a writer, editor, and publisher. I publish the most famous newspaper on Mouse Island, the Rodent Gazette. Everybody in New Mouse City reads it. My name is Stilton, Geronimo Stilton. I recommend you read more when you get the book at home. When we're reading books in our Athena classes, we like to focus on a reading skill that is relevant to the book and useful to the student's deeper understanding of reading. This book is very good to explore the idea of character and narration. Since the book is narrated by the main character, we can get a very good understanding of the feelings that the character has, the reasons for their actions, and their personality. This skill is useful for students as they learn to analyze characters and learn about other people's motivations and characteristics. As a way to practice, you can ask your child to retell the main events of the story at home. Ask them what happened to Geronimo and how he felt when those things happened. The story is told by Geronimo and he describes his feelings throughout the story. Within the book, there are several inserted pages with information about the gecko, instructions for making a volcano, and recipes for baking. These are great things to both ask your kids about and to try with them. But try to get them to do these things in English. If you would like more book recommendations, or you would like to know more about how Athena Academic English can help your kids develop their reading, please take a look at our website at www.athenaca.com. Enjoy your reading.